Hey guys, welcome to my video. So today I'm going to be sitting in my living room and I'm going to be doing all of these Chalk Couture stencils. And like I said, I found some more in my craft stash downstairs when me and my husband were going through some of the totes that I had Chalk Couture stuff in. I also had more stencils there. So I'm going to push pause right quick. And I'm going to take all these out of the packages, the ones that are in the packages, and get that together. I'm also going to be watching my friend's playlist. It's called What Would You Make? So I will link their playlist down in the description box. I had to miss this one, but the next What Would You Make? I'm going to be redoing my tables that I have here. I didn't do a great job on them the last time I did them. I don't think I sprayed enough sealer on them. So my family's got them pretty stained up. So you'll have to check that out. Hopefully next month I will be back in business, working my channel, and joining some more collaborations with them. So I want to take these outside and spray them down really good. They get just really dusty here in the corners for my dogs, and you know how that goes. And no energy to just clean all the time. So while I go ahead and get all these out of the packages, I'm going to push pause and watch a little bit of my friends, and then I'll record also me doing a little bit of this and how I'm doing it. Okay, so now I got most of them undid and sorted out. Oh, I still have some here, but I'll get to those in a second. So now I'm just going to use these clear sleeves and do like this. One and the other. Now right now I am not separating them or like organizing these like with Christmas and then you know, through the seasons. I'm just getting them all in binders right now, and then when I'm done with my craft room and I have a bored, you know, a day I'm bored and nothing to do, then I'm going to sit down and actually organize these with like Christmas and then, you know, 4th of July, Mother's Day and Father's Day, you know, stuff like that. And then I'm just using these binders like so. And for the front of these, I like to find a saying, like something, let's see if I can find something here right quick, maybe. I know I got a bunch of like sentiments in here. Sorry, I guess I should have had that. Good things are going to happen. That's a good one. I like that. So we're going to stick that in the front of this binder just so we have something wonderful to look at here. And then I will just keep filling these up. You guys will have to let me know if you would like me to do a flip through of these. I don't know how many binders I'm going to end up with. I still have a bunch of binders in this basket here as well. But yeah, if you guys would like for me to do a flip through of these, just let me know. And I will do a video just on a flip through so you guys can see all the little stencils that I have. And I can maybe come out with a part 2 of the bigger stencils because I have ginormous stencils as well, or transfers. They call them transfers, but yeah, so you guys will have to let me know. Okay guys, I am finished. It took me about an hour and 40 minutes to put those together. And I ended up with 4 binders, pretty thick on each of them. This one I will say is not from Chalk Couture. This is from Tiamu, and it is actually very different than the Chalk Couture stencils. Like as far as material wise, I know somebody was saying that they were stolen or something, but I'm not so sure that they know what they're talking about. Maybe the design, I'm not sure. But these stencils are very different. And like I said, if you guys would like me to do a flip through of these, I'd be glad to. Like I said, I did put them in front and back. This one's kind of thick, not as thick as the other ones. There's this one, back, front, pretty thick on this one. And this last one, front and back, and pretty darn thick. So yeah, just let me know in the comments if you would like me to do a flip through. It is going to be a while if you guys do want me to do a flip through, because I'm going to get my craft room done first, and it'll also give me time to organize these a bit, but I can write that down for a future video to do, because today, as much as my OCD is bothering me a little bit with these binders, but I know I have other things to do than worry about this one right now. So I'm pretty good at controlling that part, but I did not like organize these into categories. So I will do that in the future if you guys would like me to do a flip through. All right, thanks for watching, and I am still watching my friends craft away on that video that I said before that I will have linked down in the description box. So thanks for watching, guys. Bye. Okay, guys, the next thing I am doing in the craft room right now is this, and this is my dresser. It has like some of my clothes in it and stuff like that. And now that me and my husband moved into the bigger room in the house, I actually have room for it now in my bedroom. So this is the first thing we're going to do here. I'm going to just tilt this just a little bit so you can kind of sort of maybe see here. These three, I have 3 black shelves right here. What I'm going to do with them is move them forward, and I have a 6-foot table, and I am going to stack 2 of these on top of the 6-foot table, and one of them is going to go over here out of the way. That way I can have these raised up higher, so I'm not constantly bending over trying to get to these totes, and I'll have space underneath this table for more items. So that's what me and my husband are going to be working on next. And I will get this set up to where I can kind of record a little bit of the process of us doing that. So give me just a second. Okay, so I got this already cleared out. My husband's carrying up the drawers. I took all my clothes out. I'm going to wash them because they're kind of the clothes that I don't really wear much. So they did get a little dusty, and plus it's like my old shirts that I used when I used to work at the hospital in respiratory. So I want to get those washed. And then I, my little bins, I cleaned out, sprayed down with some Lysol just so we can get them nice and fresh to put the clothes back in. So that's how far we've gotten now. Okay, so before we actually bring this upstairs, I'm just going to wipe these down. Get all the dust off of them. Like this. These bars have dust. Okay, and then I'm just going to do the rest of them. Okay, so the next thing I am doing here is just moving some of this stuff off of here. I'm going to clean them off because they're pretty darn dusty, and get them moved out of the way so I can get that 6-foot table put in right here. And I will be back when I'm done doing that. Okay, now I'm doing the second shelf. I'm just moving the totes out of the way. And if you guys are wondering, I'm going to be keeping this tote system here that I have with my purple handles. But I will say, you guys are going to see me go through them as well and separate stuff and stuff like that. And you'll get to see all the goodies in here. What's up, son?
You guys done?
I am not done yet. I still have this rack, this rack. We're going to put a table here and then put these back on. Then I'll be done. Okay, now I'm just going to wipe this down and I'll be right back. Okay, now I'm just clearing off this last shelf here, and then I'll have my husband come down and help me put in, I have a big 6-foot table that I have painted white. The ammunition place gave away a bunch of free tables, and he had a stack way taller than me, and I think I took like 5 of them. I took some for the out in the garage, and then I had one that I just painted white to bring inside. So I'm going to be using that here. And this is some of the weird stuff my kids have made me, so if you're wondering what that is. Okay guys, I have a lot of Chalk Couture inks. Well, not a lot, but quite a few. And I've already went through a couple of these. So I'm going to go through all of these. I had issues with their paste. Every single one of their paste that I had, this one hasn't been opened, had molded it. I don't know if it's because their paste is made with organic materials. And where I live could play a major role in that. But every single one of my pastes that I opened had mold within a month. But so far, all my inks are doing great. So I just wanted you to see that the inks are doing great. This one's okay. It's a little crusty around the edges, and I did drop a piece, so I'm going to pick that up. So the inks, I actually have made a t-shirt, a couple t-shirts out of the inks before. So I have used ink, and I've made a few other projects too with the inks, like just outside signs to see how they did. I didn't like the outside signs because it kind of gets cold here and it just peeled right off. So the paste is actually a little better for the outside too. The ink I'll just keep for t-shirts. But so far all my inks are great. They still look very good. This one kind of looks a little weird on the top. I don't know if you can see that because it's so bright. But other than that, it looks okay. And these are permanent inks too, so you know, yeah, these are all still great, in great condition. This one I actually accidentally, I don't know what happened, I think they had a shortage on lids or something, and got that lid there. And this is the black I used the most and opened a lot, and it looks great. So there's that. That's all the colors that I have with them. And I'm going to grab a paper towel here and kind of wipe this off my gloves because I'm still wanting to use my gloves to wipe down the tables. All right, this is the last one, and I'll be right back. Okay, so next my husband and I are going to move the white table that I have standing up in our laundry room right to this area right here. So I'll be right back. All right, we got this in here. Like this. My husband's like, oh, you're recording, huh? Yeah, I'm recording you. And like I said, these are the tables that ammo place here in South Dakota was giving away for free, and I took a few, like 5 of them. Like I said, he had a huge stack. Yep, all the way to the corner. And then hopefully, I don't know if it's going to work, but if 2 of those black tables can fit on top of there, I'm going to put them on top of there. Yep, so they're not hitting the ceiling, so that makes me happy. And now I have some storage underneath, and I won't have to bend over all the time hurting my back, trying to get to some of my totes. And then hopefully I will not even have to use that 3rd rack once I go through all those totes. So that's pretty much it for this, and I will see you on the next slide. Okay guys, after me and my husband did the tables, I just want to show you like how you got to move stuff to get to other places, and like it's still just a crazy mess in here, and it's a little dark in here because I don't have my ring light on or anything, but this is what it's looking like. Here is all the stencils that we did. I'm gonna go through that eventually, but I think I'm gonna put that on hold last until I can tackle more of this side. Like I said, it's going to be a long process for me. So bear with me, guys. We're going to get through it. I have this entire week. So even my table and all this is just still a hot mess. These are all my totes. So my next video I'm going to work on tomorrow is you and I, whoever's watching, is going to go through every single tote that I have right here. And I'm going to dust them off because I don't know if you can see this, but it's pretty dusty on there. So we're going to get those dusted, cleaned up, and we're going to go through every single tote together. And I'm either going to have a sell pile, a trash pile, because you know, maybe some of those paints that I have dried up. I don't know. It's been a minute since I've used them. You know, I have like wood items in this one. I mean, this is just like a hot mess here. So we're going to go through that tomorrow. So I appreciate you guys watching part 2 of my craft room journey here. And I don't know how many parts there's going to be, but we'll see. So thanks for watching, and I'm glad I got 2 of these shelves to fit here. I did not think they were going to fit at all. So that really, really makes me happy right now. So, and then I'm going to eventually possibly scoot these down just a tad because I am wanting to put that wire rack in there in this space somehow. I don't know if it's going to work. It may not even work. I may have to put something else there and figure out another plan. But my goal is to get this out of my walkway here because that's a lot of walkway space that I could be utilizing. So we'll see how it happens and what happens and all that jazz. So thanks for watching, guys. And yeah, it's still a hot mess in here. The reason why I didn't do this part yet is because I knew I was going to need the shelves to stack stuff, to move stuff around from side to side. So it's definitely looking wild in here and crazy. And yeah, so Thanks, guys.
Okay, so this is basically the last part of me putting in the dresser part here in the bedroom. It's not filled or nothing like that, but because like I said, I was washing all the stuff. But it's here, it's ready to go. And yeah, if you guys didn't know, my husband is a hockey player, so I had made him a couple signs not too long ago. And he is called the Butcher. That was his number and his name. And then my daughter is a painter, and that's her painting. So thanks. The Fitches say, see ya next time.